Peller is refusing to pay 36 million naira. Dangote truck actually destroys Fina's sister's leg. APC and PDP is a terrorist organization. OAU students commit suicide. Chelsea's player actually shocked the world, and I really love this. I really love this. So these and many more is what you are going to be coming across in this video. So do well to subscribe, like, comment, and share. So let's go. So Peller just came out to the general public to actually cry out that the tax management are actually asking him to pay a sum of 36 million naira. And because of that, he's asking the question, how much is he generating? How much does he have that they are asking him to pay 36 million naira? You understand? And this is actually coming after he has actually made so many brags on social media, talking about the things that he gets, the cars that he has. You know, it's good to actually flaunt. You understand? It's good to actually flaunt, you know. But we must understand two things. That there is the personal income tax, which is actually the responsibility of every citizen, especially if you want to travel, especially when you need all these documents and all of these things. So they ask you for your personal income tax, right? And also there is the payee, which is the pay as you earn. Imagine you are working under somebody. So you actually need to pay as you earn. And they remove those taxes from whatever you earn. You understand? So immediately you are being paid, they remove all of these taxes immediately. So you have these two. And Peller actually falls under the personal income tax. Because in as much as you may actually want to look at these things, so many people may be complaining about the fact that he's a young boy, is this, is that. But if you are registering your business, even if you are not registering your business, they can actually come and meet you. If they notice that, oh, you are making a lot of money, you make a lot of this, and you know, this guy has gone on TVC to actually talk about how much he has earned. TV host Abe has actually asked him how much he was earning, and he actually made all this known in the general space. We have seen him flaunt cars, we have seen him doing a lot of things about money, and you know, they will be like, no, you have to be paying tax. And they can actually ask him to pay tax. You understand? But all of this is actually coming even after he made it known that he was going to be paying somebody 500,000 naira every month. He actually made it known to the general public that he is going to be paying one of his staff 500,000 naira. So I think that was what actually broke the camel's back, and they were like, no, you have to pay tax. And today, like this, the guy is nowhere to be found. He has actually sacked the guy. So if he's actually capable of paying that money, we really don't know, because social media is like a two-way thing. You can actually come and lie, and you can actually come and say the truth. So many people are living fake life on social media. They really don't have what they claim they have. But to some extent, we can actually say Peller has what he has, and we can actually say there are inflated figures in some of the things that he claims to have. You understand? So if you're not asking him to pay that kind of amount, it might be so crazy because he might not totally have that kind of amount. But because of the way he talks, the way he shows off, the things that he do, they will actually want to say, oh, if you can be paying 500,000 naira every month, that means you should be able to pay 36 million naira. So they are now banking on that 36 million. So what he has to do is just to tell them that he does not have any 36 million naira to pay them. And in fact, if he starts this now, there is a problem for all other content creators that are not even making anything, and they are just struggling to survive. So that is just that about that. And the fact that we are not even sure if he actually registered his business or not, when he actually claimed that he was going to collect 500,000 naira, that he was going to pay one of his staff 500,000 naira. You understand? So that is that about that. So do you think that Peller is supposed to pay tax or not? Let me know in the comment section. So moving on, Dangote's truck actually destroyed Fina's sister's leg. Imagine, after suffering, doing everything you can to make sure that your sister goes to school, so that in all of these things, after your sister goes to school, you will be free. Sending your sister to school, and after every of this effort, not enjoying yourself fully well, then now I heard that a truck crushed your sister, and the truck did not even stop. They had to chase the truck man down, and after they chased him down yesterday, right now he was being charged to court, and they now even discovered that this driver in question does not have license to even drive. So who are the drivers that Dangote is putting to drive his trucks? Who are the drivers? How are they being verified? Who owns all of these people? Because I was looking at this lady cry her eyes out. She has spoken. You could feel her voice. Just hear her a little bit.
My sister is in school.
To be very honest, this just looks so sad. I couldn't even contain it. I couldn't watch all the video. I couldn't record anymore. I was tired. Because to be very honest, it doesn't make any sense. Until now, we have not seen Dangote talk about this. Because everybody is even scared. This is Dangote that we are talking about here. You dare not say you want to sue Dangote. Who is the lawyer that actually wants to do that? Who are the police officers that actually want to charge him to court? You know, these are things that will be done outside Nigeria. But in Nigeria, you dare not. If you speak, they rubbish you. You spend money and you useless yourself. Because, of course, we are in Nigeria. We just hope that she just get help because it doesn't make sense. And many people are talking about the fact that this is not the first time that Dangote's driver will actually kill people. This is not the first time. I was seeing so many comments and I was just shaking my head that really, really. But may God just help us. May God just help us in this country. Some people will claim and say, "Oh, he's helping us doing this," but notwithstanding, this is life that we are talking about here. So moving on, APC and PDP are being declared terrorist organization. Yes, this news actually shocked me. So they were declared terrorist organization by a Canadian federal high court. Yes, it actually happened that Douglas Everevo actually sought asylum to actually reside in Canada. Yes, so he said he was actually running for his life, protection from APC and PDP, and because of that, he's actually seeking asylum into the Canadian space. And by the time they actually conduct their judicial review, they discovered that this particular politician had actually worked for APC and PDP, was deeply involved in politics from like 1999. And according to them, this was actually what they said about PDP and APC. They said APC and PDP are deeply involved in political violence, subversion of democracy, and electoral bloodshed, inflicting harm and terror on Nigerians. This is what they're actually saying about our political parties. It's so crazy that even our political parties are not even spared any longer. So they now consider our political parties a terrorist organization. Is that crazy? And because of that, they denied him. Many of the things that these politicians have actually done to Nigerians, they are also going to repeat. In the shortest while, they are also going to repeat. Imagine them claiming that because you have worked in APC and PDP before, they are not going to allow you to stay in their country. Why? Because they consider APC and PDP a terrorist organization. Is that bad? Is that bad? Really, really bad. Really, really bad. How did we get here? How did we get to this place that our political parties are now considered terrorist organizations? I don't even know what to say about this. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Because at this point, it's just really, really striking. How do you want to make this known? That you will call Boko Haram a terrorist organization, right? You will also call something like all these Hamas a terrorist organization, right? You will call all these ISWAP a terrorist organization. And now you will now say APC is also a terrorist organization. PDP is also a terrorist organization. That is what these guys are actually saying. We have really, really gone worse, gone bad. Not in APC or a PDP, but really, really well, this doesn't actually make sense. We have used our hand to destroy our country's name by ourselves. And it will continue to get more strict, I can tell you. I can tell you that one for free. So moving on, a particular story actually shocked me this afternoon. And that is the story of a particular student who was from the Faculty of Dentistry. And this guy actually committed suicide because he actually failed his exams, saying that this is too much for him. The reason why he actually unalived himself was not because of any other reason, but because he actually failed his exam. That is so crazy to hear. Look at this fine boy here. Look at this fine boy that you are seeing on my screen. Just look at this fine boy that unalived himself just because he failed his exam. And this is where the parent thing actually come in. We know that you guys are actually sacrificing a lot. It is not easy. We know that this thing is very, very, very hard. It's very, very hard to raise kids in this period. We know everything. But allow people to fail if they want to fail. If it warrants that you will send him out of school, let him go out of school. If you warrant that you are not ready to actually pay his school fees after him, you should give them a level of comfort. This guy would have gone through depression, would have gone through so much anxiety before you even think of committing suicide, before he can get to the point of this is too much for him. How did he get to this point? Where are his parents? They should be questioned. Because when you are too hard on children, especially nowadays when we are receiving tragic news on how children are so delicate, on how students are so delicate, and somebody fell in love with somebody, and after they broke her heart, after they broke his heart, he went to commit suicide, and somebody failed the exam, because of that, he went to commit suicide. When we have all of these stories, you should consider that your children can also fall in that harm's way if you don't protect them and give them this safe space. And even though you fail, Even though you fail, we know he's going to pay me. I had to borrow money to do all of these things, but he can still come and say, Daddy, I'm sorry. Mommy, I'm sorry. I know I failed. It's not easy for me, but I promise you I will do better. I failed. I will. Okay, mommy, I will not go into school again. I will go and learn work. It is not my fault. I tried all my best. But that they can still actually find this comfort in you. That is how parents should raise their kids nowadays. Because these children and these students are so delicate nowadays that even with the troubles of life that they are facing, they can just unalive themselves. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? But let me know what you actually think about it in the comment section. So the last news here is Chelsea. And to be very honest, what I saw about Chelsea today actually made me really, really happy. Even though I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I actually love to see this. So what the Chelsea's player did, they actually took out of their bonuses about $150 something million or thereabout. Out of their bonus win, those guys actually carried it together. And what did they do with it? They circled all of these things. They circled all of these things and donated at least $500 million from each players. What should be their own bonuses? And they are saying they are giving it to honor the life of Gojota and Andre Silva, who actually passed on in an accident. All of them could have taken the money and decided not to share. But these guys say no. This is the kind of humanity I want to see in football. I love this so much. I was really, really happy when I saw those news. And when I saw the news, I was really happy. I was really, really happy. So this is where we wrap it up for today. So if you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do want to subscribe to my channel. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but I love it. Do want to subscribe to get news updates and so we can discuss things together. I want you to engage my comment section. So see you in the next. Love you guys.